Hey everyone, this is going to be a video for the earth signs. I'm not really sure why it has me scheduled for 2 lives at the moment. So obviously you guys will see which one is actually live. I don't know why there's 2 of them, so I do apologize for that. It's a little bit confusing. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in here. We have the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Who do I want to start with? Taurus. Let's start with Taurus. Taurus. Forgiving and learning and the wedding card, Taurus. So with forgiving and learning and the wedding card, I feel like you're dealing with deception. I'm not going to lie here. I don't really like what I feel, to be completely honest with you. I dropped my cards here for a second. I definitely don't feel, I don't like this. Forgiving and learning and wedding, and you deserve love. It's interesting. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. The situation involves marriage. You are lovable. I always get kind of mixed vibes off of this wedding card. It's kind of like dicey energy. I don't know if like there's deception or like some type of something's not being told to somebody like not something's not being completely expressed, especially with the forgiving and learning. I'm stumbling over my words. Like that's pretty significant for this energy. Something's not being spoken, like a truth isn't being spoken, or the way that it was gone about was kind of like there's forgiveness involved. So obviously somebody got upset or somebody was hurt. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So that's like acknowledging something and realizing that you deserve better. Every time. Again, don't take them off the floor. Okay, I wasn't ready. You guys are all over the place, Taurus. Your energy must be like really intense right now. Finances and career are affecting your love life. They are an issue. They're playing a factor. Somebody's focused on their career. Love yourself first, putting themselves first, heart-to-heart conversations, healing family issues. Obviously, there could be a family involved in this circumstance, in this situation. Could be a family involved. Something didn't work out the way that someone hoped it would. Or something didn't like pan out the way that they wanted it to, like some type of commitment or something. It didn't work out the way somebody anticipated it. But there's a big focus right now on finances and career. But I feel like whoever is like really focused on their money is about to get hit with like some type of like love arrow energy type of deal. Like I feel like something's going to kind of come out of nowhere and surprise you. But I'm also seeing with you putting yourself first, putting your career first, like taking care of yourself first, it's actually opening up other opportunities for you when it comes to love. So you're actually like bringing something towards you as you're healing from something. Now, mind you, this could involve an actual marriage. Forgiving and learning, something could have went down. Healing family issues, could have been arguing between family members. Needing to talk things out, needing to have patience. You're letting go. This is also generational. And like a Wands, needing to make a decision. Choosing, yeah, eight of Wands here. This is quick action. Could be traveling to go see someone. You could be actually traveling to a wedding or some type of like celebration for a wedding. I don't know, like, you know, I guess it kind of depends on where you're at and like what's going on with like the whole virus thing. But there could be like quick travel, quick communication, somebody making a decision and something coming very quickly, something moving very quickly, information very quickly. It's like as soon as you let something go, as soon as you forgive, and as soon as something gets put down, and as soon as a decision is made, it's like, boom, here's that energy. Six of Swords is good with the Queen of Pentacles. This is wanting to move forward. This is having, or actually, this is seeing a successful outcome with someone. So this is seeing something as potential. Like somebody looking at something, making a decision, and taking action because they see the potential in something they want to move forward. They want to ground a situation with the Queen of Pentacles. Could be connecting with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, such as yourself. Strong fire energy and air energy too. Knight of Pentacles. This is slow, solid, what is that? Stolid? I don't know if that's a name. Like, I don't know what that is. This is a slow commitment, stable commitment, working hard towards something with the Eight of Pentacles, starting something new, going after something. You could be investing in something. You could be traveling and learning something new. You could be taking a class, traveling, like it's something involving this. But it's like working hard towards something, making the decision, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, grounding a situation, being slow, like not slow in the sense of like the energy stagnant, but slow and steady. You know, slow and steady wins the race type of deal. But there's very guarded energy with this. Like somebody wants to move forward, but they want to move forward with like boundaries, or they want to move forward with like they're just like unsure. Like, I don't know if you're unsure about somebody's communication. I don't know if this is the Queen of Pentacles coming in as the Nine of Wands, but it's like somebody could also be very protective of something, but also very guarded. This could be like somebody's not like, I don't want to say like not ready for something, but it's like something came in very quick and it kind of took somebody off guard, or it will take somebody off guard. I feel like the feminine energy, though, is just kind of like focused on something, focused on self-love. Definitely. The Five of Pentacles. If you've been feeling a lack of with finances, it's going to change. So it's going to, like, something's going to work out because you've been putting work in on something. It's been slow and steady. It's been a slow, steady build. But whatever it is something reliable. This is a very reliable energy. But something feels very left out in the cold. So I don't know if that's kind of where this hesitation's coming from, this guardedness, where somebody's like making a decision to like want to work on something or want to invest time. And then there's another energy over here that's a little bit hesitant or like a little bit guarded, but still seeing the light at the end of the tunnel type of deal, like wanting to come out of the cold in a situation. But I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is the one who kind of, like, I don't feel like the Queen of Pentacles feels like the Five of Pentacles. I feel like if anything, the Queen of Pentacles might be a little bit concerned with finances, but they're focused on something that's slow and steady and progressive. It's slow progress. This is also very motherly energy, but also very Like this is a lot of self-love too with the finances card. So this Queen of Pentacles is just focused on herself or focused on himself. Whoever's in feminine energy right now, they're just focused on themselves. Focused on money, new hobbies, whatever it is that they're working on, it's going to eventually lead to success. Ace of Wands. This is becoming very passionate about something. Finding passion, going after something. Then we have the Queen of Cups here. So it's like somebody is making a decision. What is with these reads today? Like it's either all masculine or all feminine out on the board. It makes it a little bit hard for me to decipher what's going on. But I guess we learn, right? We learn as we go. So this Queen of Pentacles, this could be just buckling down, making a decision to focus on finances and really get in control of your finances. Somebody could be very frustrated with something. Could be water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But like this Queen of Cups could be making a decision, a quick decision, or like quick movement, or like hold on a second. Taurus, I feel like this is one energy. To be completely honest with you, I feel like this is one energy that went through some type of a lesson, or they got some type of a download, or something like an epiphany moment happened, communication came in, somebody made a decision. And it's like going from the Queen of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups. And it's like at that point, you have a choice whether or not you want to invest emotionally or not. There's something connected to the family too. We have the Hermit. Justice clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. This could be learning to be compassionate, like learning to find like forgiveness and really stepping into that Queen of Cups energy. Because that's even like a therapy card for me. Like the Queen of Cups can represent a therapist, can represent somebody who like is very deeply connected to emotions, but also very grounded in their emotions. They're insanely intuitive. Water sign energy here, very nurturing, very loving. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is very stable, very secure, knows how to like ground a home environment. And it's like there's a focus here on like a passion or some type of a spark of an energy. But this Queen of Cups, this could be the same energy, where this could just be you, like where you're going between earth energy and water energy right now. And it's like as you learn to forgive, you learn to kind of step into that nurturing energy. You could be talking with somebody, you could be working with somebody too. Like making a decision, having insightful conversations. You could be seeing a therapist, you could see a counselor, you could be talking to a friend. And it's like this friend and you, like you have a conversation with this person, and through this conversation, it helps you see something more clearly. But this could also be your energy too, of you just being Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. You're a little guarded with your emotion, but you're intuitive. But they're saying like forgiving and learning, wedding, like there could have been an ounce of deception. Somebody had to heal some family issues, heart-to-heart conversations. This is like maintaining the balance of like the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. With the Hermit here, it's kind of like a soul searching energy. Like this is like deep emotional work. And with Justice crowning the Queen of Pentacles, it's kind of like something needed to get balanced out with the Chariot. And again, something needed to get balanced out, but there's success movement for, like, success is coming forward. Like, I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who's just in feminine energy right now. There could be something going on with like a mother energy or some type of mother figure. There could be something going on here. Trying to get their feet on the ground. I just heard that. The Lovers here. This is a strong connection to clarify justice. This is the scales being balanced out between something, but something's going to be victorious with the Chariot here. It's just going to require patience. It just, there's movement coming. It's just not happening just yet. Fuck, man. What the shit is this? I hate this type of energy. I really do. But see, that's what throws me off, though, is that the Star card, I'm like, what is this? See, okay, bear with me, okay? Because there's a lot of energies with you guys, Taurus. There's a lot of different storylines taking place here. So, all right, let me get my bearings. Okay. If you are dealing with a connection, somebody's making a decision to move forward, to possibly heal from a situation. They want to come out of the cold. They want to re-spark that passion. That's one thing. Another thing is you could have a connection here that has a very unclear status. And somebody is making a choice to put themselves first. And somebody's making a choice to choose wisely in what they invest in. And also, like, justice is being served in a situation. Like, somebody who got hurt, like, in the past, like, I don't know. I feel like there's something positive coming out of this, but then I'm also picking up on third party. So this really confuses me. Let me bounce over here to these cards real quick. There is something successful that's coming towards you. It's an Ace of Pentacles. So it's like it's something. There's something tangible that is coming towards you that your intuition is aware of. Like, you're aware of something, you see something, right, Taurus? Like, you see something. It's an opportunity. But I don't know if, like, pride is kind of affecting this, or if this is just successfully moving forward, being healed, kind of seeing the star at the end of the star at the end of the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel. Could be connecting with Aquarius, Leo energy over here. There's something from the past that you're being asked to balance out. And it could have to do with a connection, like whether it's a commitment or a new opportunity. There's something that's coming back around that it's like you need to address it. You need to deal with it. It's something that you've been bound to for a long time, but with the Magician, that tells me that you have all the tools that are necessary to kind of get yourself out of this situation. It's a strong connection from the past. You feel like very connected to something. I don't know what it is, but it needs to be addressed. It needs to be like acknowledged. You have strong Capricorn Aquarius energy and Aries Taurus energy, or Aquarius Taurus energy. Now, when it comes to this Three of Cups, Three of Swords with Justice, it's like that scale of like celebration versus like sorrow. And the Lovers here clarifying the Queen of Pentacles with Justice. It's like, what are you investing in? Is something being, is something bringing you joy, or is something bringing you heartache? Is something positive, or is something heavy? Like, but somebody is also hoping that you can forgive them. But I'm also seeing that somebody's just straight up making a decision to kind of go within and just do it kind of on their own terms. The person you're dealing with, Taurus, the Magician, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Moon card at the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Taurus, the person that you're dealing with, they see potential. They are willing to wait. They're willing to be patient. It's very unclear to them right now, whatever this is. This could be you as well. So, you know, however this is, vice versa, or whatever it might be. Whoever's sitting in the Magician energy is very patient right now. They're waiting to like invest. If somebody sees a potential with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is positive. So with the Six of Swords here, it's like someone sees a future here. They see something, but it's very unclear, or it's very hidden right now. It's like somebody needs to make a decision, and they've been watching from a distance for a long time. But they need to make a decision on something. Somebody feels like you're ignoring them, or you feel like someone's ignoring you, or somebody feels like they missed out on an opportunity. They missed out on passion, an exciting new opportunity that's successful because of fear. They're scared to make a decision. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords here, it's like not wanting to make a decision, not wanting to see something clearly, not wanting to acknowledge anything, not wanting to partake, not wanting to reciprocate, not wanting to do anything. So that's kind of the gist that I'm getting for you guys, Taurus. So let me pull some of these. I wish things could be different. I couldn't let you get close to me. So you're dealing with somebody who definitely did not act or take action in situations where they definitely could have. Again, somebody who definitely probably has regrets from the past. Again, forgiving and learning. I couldn't let you get close to me. Again, somebody very guarded, very protective of their energy because of something that happened in the past. At the bottom of the Romance Angels, you have heart-to-heart conversations, and then you also have worth waiting for. And that's divine timing. So this is something that needs divine timing in order to kind of take and unfold. I wish I could take my words back, and I feel you even though we are apart. I want to feel that way again at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody who's definitely reminiscing on memories. Definitely reminiscing on the conversations that you've had. Definitely reminiscing on the way that they articulated how they felt. And this person is somebody who you have a very intuitive connection with, especially because it's like, I feel you even though we are apart. Like, this is somebody who definitely is at a distance, but you guys have a very strong bond, or something. There's some type of an energetic connection between the two of you that is very strong. But this person's obviously not very happy with the way that things are, especially with forgiving and learning being here. There could be things going on within the family, within the home life, within, you know, outside situations that you might not be aware of, or vice versa. Somebody could also be reflecting on the fact that they weren't totally honest in a situation. So it's like kind of justice where it's like, okay, like I wasn't investing where I should. heart-to-heart conversations, understanding a person more deeply, honestly discuss your feelings with one another. Again, this person might not have been honest when they were communicating with you. They could have been focused on material things, could have been focused on work, finances, and career. It's like they were just focused on one thing. And they kind of just let it slip. You know, they kind of fumbled it. So let's move forward. Let's do Capricorn. So again, these readings are more love related. I try not to, well, love and relationships in general. I try not to restrict it. I just kind of let the messages come out as they are. Because sometimes I don't like to work under restriction. It's like, hey, if this is the message I get today, it is what it is. So Capricorn. Mix some of these up. So this is for Capricorn. Capricorn. Express your love and free yourself. It is time to take control back of your life. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Oh, unrequited love. What the fuck is that? Not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's kind of contradictory. Express your love and unrequited love. Huh. The hell are you dealing with, Capricorn? Heart-to-heart conversations. Let me pull one more. Forgiving and learning, go away. And the finances and career, like, what is this? But I mean, it is Capricorn, so finances and career would make sense. You need to have a conversation with somebody, Capricorn. You need to let something go. This is like with Taurus. You guys gotta let something go. Or maybe it's not Taurus. Who was the one that needed to let something go? It's Libra. Libra, who I did earlier. They needed to let something go from the past that was holding them down. And it's like you need to express something and let yourself be free, Capricorn, because there's something that isn't sitting well with you. Like, I feel like something happened, or just like you're just like very not pleased with somebody. Like, very not, like, I don't want to say like mad at somebody, but I feel like you're just not very happy with the way that something went down, especially with the forgiving and learning card here. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I feel like you're kind of in a position where, like, you're dealing with somebody who, again, I'm hearing like repeat offender. I don't know what that's about. I'm hearing repeat offender. And it's like, you're just kind of like, I've heard this before. But I feel like it's time for you to express how you feel in a situation. Like, I feel like you need to free yourself from some type of cycle. And then playfulness is at the bottom of the deck. To recapture your romance, allow your inner youthful spirit and fun to shine. So I don't know, maybe you want to recapture something. Maybe you want to kind of spark something back. You want to recapture that spark with somebody. Let's see what we got here, Capricorn. So 9 of Swords in reverse. That's a good thing, coming out of mental energy, not knowing what to say, not knowing what to do. Communication, 100%. 9 of Swords in reverse, the 8 of Wands. This is somebody opening up. This is somebody finally expressing how they feel. This is also somebody not having anxiety about traveling. So I don't know if you had like anxiety, sleepless nights, not sure what to do, trying to plan a trip or something. You're coming out of that energy and it's like go time. This is also a lot of action. Like this is like, text messages coming in, a phone call coming in, a message coming in, a DM coming in. This is insight coming in. This is clarity coming in. This is also a download coming in. This could be travel. This could be quick, fast moving energy. And it's after a time period of like uncertainty with the 2 of Cups. So you could have been unsure about a situation. You could have had anxiety about a situation, but this is clear communication coming in, or some type of clarity coming in, or travel coming in. Somebody could be coming to see you or traveling to see you. You could be traveling to see somebody. Somebody could be coming out of a time period of being very reclusive. You have the King of Cups here. This is somebody grounded in their emotion, but only wanting to emotionally invest in mature situations. So this is also like knowing that something is not worth investing in and being emotionally mature enough to be like, okay, I'm not partaking in this because this isn't what I want. But I'm also seeing somebody taking control of a situation and having a difficult conversation and really finally expressing how they feel, because somebody could have been up in their head about how they really feel about a situation. And it's like, okay, like I need to tell this person how I feel. I need to discuss my feelings with them. You could be looking in a situation where this King of Cups energy might be asking for forgiveness or hoping that you can forgive them, or vice versa. You could be asking this person for forgiveness. This unrequited love is kind of throwing me off, so let me pull a card on this separately. Okay, so this could be a situation that's fairly new. Like you guys have, like this could be somebody new who's come into your life, like a new adventure, new established connection. So there's not a lot like of clarity, But you're dealing, okay, so I clarify the unrequited love and I get the Queen of Cups. So you're dealing with a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. Like, what the shit is this? This is a Tower, the Knight of Swords. This is somebody coming in because they feel like they're ignored. Like, what? This is like confusing energy. Like, are you dealing with somebody who is annoyed because you're not communicating with them? Are you dealing with somebody who is annoyed because you're not focused on them, because you're not reconciling with them? Like, what is this? Because to me, this doesn't look unrequited. This looks like you both clear as day know who you are to each other, and there's a Tower moment. And it's like somebody stepping out of the 9 of Swords and stepping into the 8 of Wands. And with the 8 of Wands is the Knight of Swords because they feel like they're being ignored. Or they feel like their offer was like not paid attention to. Or they feel like they missed an opportunity. And so they want to reconcile with the 3 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is the 3 of Cups. It's like, no, I want to invest in this. I want to have a good time. I want to establish something with the 4 of Wands. I want to celebrate. I want to reconcile. But it's stressing them out. They need to make a decision. But you could be dealing with somebody who's all about them right now. Leo energy. Somebody who definitely likes to have it their way. On their time. The Wheel of Fortune. This is something that ended. Somebody's crying over spilt milk. Double 5s here. Like just feeling completely defeated. Setting boundaries, feeling like they need to set boundaries or be aggressive. The Queen of Wands, oh yeah, Queen of Wands laid it down. So I feel like there's a feminine energy here that just laid it down in your life. No bullshit. No bullshit. I'm not taking bullshit. No. Yep, Queen of Swords. There it is. No bullshit. Like the Queen of Swords is ready for a conversation. The Queen of Swords is definitely ready. And the Queen of Wands can lay it down too. She's pretty feisty. So for me, this is There's a feminine energy that's flustered or like annoyed or like irritated or just kind of impatient. And I feel like it's in regards to this connection or the person you're connecting with. Because again, you're connecting with somebody who's matching you. You're the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Somebody could feel like they missed out on an opportunity, or somebody feels like they're being ignored. They feel like it's like, oh, why aren't they paying attention to me? I got this energy earlier too in the air sign read. So let me kind of move these around a little bit. Somebody sees a foundation, like, I don't know. Somebody feels like they're ignored. But somebody's coming in very quickly to reconcile. And it's after a time period of where they might have been, like, all up in their thoughts. Like, this is after a time period of maybe not having communication with somebody, not knowing what to say, having anxiety, sleepless nights, and then boom, all of a sudden they snap out of that energy. Here comes the Tower. You're dealing with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. There's a Four of Wands in between them. Somebody sees the potential of a foundation. This Queen of Cups is like, no. Okay, unrequited love. I have my Ace of Cups. I have self-love. So I don't know if you just didn't like the way that this person was coming at you. But the Two of Cups is here. And it's like the Knight of Swords is coming in quick to this Tower. And I feel like it's reconciliation. Or like somebody wants to like see you, hang out with you, go out with you, have a good time, like Judgment, they're making a decision. They might have missed out on this. They might feel like they missed out on an opportunity because it's like they didn't take what was being offered to them type of deal. They're just like, no, me. But they're making a judgment call here with the Six of Swords. They're moving forward. They see a future. They see a foundation. They see it. It's coming in. It's just like, I don't know. There's something weird or like unclear about this energy. And it's been kind of like this like murky energy. And I feel like it's like no matter what read I'm going to do, it's going to be like that, where it's going to be a little bit murky. And I feel like it's because we're not meant to know everything right now in this moment. So you're connecting with somebody who, Capricorn, they see a foundation. Like they want to build with you. They feel like you might have like either A, they didn't like partake in the offer that you gave them, where they were just kind of like down and they're like, I don't want to, nah, this isn't what I want right now. I don't know if you were dealing with somebody like that, but it's like this person has a pretty solid wake-up call. Because it's like, no, I do want that. Because this shit's been keeping them up at night. They want to free themselves from the anxiety of the shit. Like, I don't know if you just something, words left unsaid. Like, I don't know what that's about, but somebody wants to move towards it. This is somebody who's been keeping an eye on you. Could have been at a distance, or they've just been like not talking to you. They're very guarded, very protective. They have a lot of boundaries. But they see the Ten of Cups with the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. This is a strong connection with double sixes at the bottom of the deck. This is a very, 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 very strong connection. It's very slow moving, but very committed. Strong connection, strong memories. Somebody who's very patient. Could be somebody who is very traditional in the sense of how they go about things. They don't like to rush. What is going on here, Capricorn? The Devil card, strong Capricorn energy, the Wheel of Fortune. somebody feels like really defeated. They feel very bound to the situation, but somebody also wants to invest. This could be somebody who wants to start a business or wants to create some type of a business foundation or some type of stability that will lead to, like, I don't know, like income or whatever it might be. It's like what seems like it's toxic isn't toxic. I don't know what that is. I don't know. This person might have like illusion thought, like their thoughts might be playing a trick on them, or like their mind. The Tower card again. It's like with the Sun card here. It's like something's being illuminated and brought to the light. It's like with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, with the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Again with the Three of Swords. This is like, what are you investing in? Somebody's like really reflecting on what it is that they invest their time into, because they don't like feeling left out in the cold. They want to build a foundation. They want to come back around from the past. They have very fond memories, but I don't think they're coming in as an emperor. I think they're coming in as a page or a knight. It's like, what are you going to choose to invest your time into? Are you going to invest your time in stuff that doesn't work out? Or are you going to invest your time in stuff that makes you happy? And I feel like this Emperor energy had to kind of do some personal work on that. And it's just like you're dealing with somebody who just like, no, this isn't what I wanted before, but now I want it. Like, like I didn't want it before, but now I do. This is like a total ending that took place, a total foundation collapse. Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy, very strong. But this is also healing too, with the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. This is also healing. So this is coming out of a time period of like uncertainty and heartbreak and sadness, and moving to a time period of being happy and rejoiceful and celebrating. So somebody's also taking control in their own environment and taking action for what makes them happy. They're taking the action to heal. They're taking the action to move forward. They're choosing to get that passion back in their life. They're making the choice between what makes them happy, what doesn't make them happy. Again, you could have been connecting with a person who was very upset about a past situation, crying over spilt milk, whatever you want to call it. Somebody didn't feel good enough. They didn't feel like they had anything to offer. But now this person's coming back and they're realizing some things that they need to realize in order to get them to move forward here. And it looks like with this Four of Wands, it's like somebody sees it. They see it. They just they're very stubborn, very, very stubborn with the way that they go about things. It's almost like this person likes to do things the difficult way, or they like to do things the hard way. Like, I feel like you're dealing with someone who jokes around and says that, where they're like, I just like to learn the hard way, or whatever it is. Like, I don't know. But that's pretty interesting energy, Capricorn. Like, again, dealing with somebody who, always has to learn the hard way. That's really what it feels like. And it's like this person, like, if they would just communicate, like, this energy would shift for them. But because they're not communicating, it's not shifting for them as quickly. It's kind of more of a learning process at that point, because it's like the universe is trying to drill a point to somebody, and it has to do with emotional fulfillment and like loving themselves first, and like identifying like, what are you going to emotionally invest in? Because you can invest in this or you can invest in this. Did you learn your lesson yet? Yada, yada, yada. Did you free yourself from the situation? You got to let something go. Somebody needs to communicate something. It could even be that. It could just be somebody holding on to the fact that they want to express how they feel, and it's like hurting them because they're not expressing how they feel. And so it's kind of caused this other energy to kind of take a step back. And so this other energy, the feminine energy, might be in Virgo energy. Like, you guys might be in total hermit mode right now. I really feel like there's an energy, it might be feminine energy, that's in total hermit mode. And you're just like, I'm just going to do my thing. You've been through a lot with whoever this is. They or you have been keeping an eye on each other. But it's like you're guarded. You have some boundaries up with this person. You don't want to let them just kind of trail back in. Like, you're like, hold on a minute. Like, hang on a minute. You can't come in here and just kind of wreck my world up. Like, we got to talk about some things. But I feel like you're dealing with a person or a masculine energy that, again, likes to do things the hard way. They have to learn things the hard way. And so this person chose to learn this the hard way by trying to like control how something went down, or just chose not to express how they felt, and it ended up just hurting them in the end because they didn't express how they felt. And so this feminine is just like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do me then. And I don't think the masculine was like fully prepared for the extent of like self-love that is being displayed by this Queen of Cups. But see, this person's coming in as the Emperor and the King of Cups now, which is a good thing, because before, this person wasn't coming in that way. Earlier today, when I was doing the reading, this masculine energy, or a masculine presence, collective, was coming in as a Knight energy. But now the masculines are coming in as Emperor and King energies, which are really good for it being a couple hours. This is a shift. This is a good thing. This is somebody recognizing their power, somebody stepping into their power, somebody saying, okay, shit, I have to take action if I want to see anything get done. I'm the one who has to reach out and communicate, because like, I got to make it happen. And so you're connecting with somebody who's like, okay, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So again, dealing with somebody who, again, didn't want to recognize their own part in something. Their ego could have gotten in the way. Their pride could have gotten in the way. They could have given you that whole spiel about how, oh, I'm not ready for this because I'm focused on this. But in reality, they are ready for something. They just want to control how something goes down because it's not their timing, or it's not what they want it right now. And because they don't want it right now, they're like, why do I got to do it right now? You're dealing with somebody who has control issues, in the sense of like, well, I didn't want a relationship right now, so this can just wait for 6 months until I get my finances together. And it's like, no, no, this can't wait another 6 months, because you're the Queen of Cups. And, at the end of the day, you're the Empress. So you're intuitive, you're hella smart, you're insanely caring, you're insanely nurturing, and you're like, no, I can go elsewhere. Like, you want to play that game with me? Like, no, we can either come at each other correctly, or I can just go do my thing. And I can go soul search for what makes me happy. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting off of this Queen of Cups. Like, very, like, badass type of energy. Like, it's like, hey, I'm going to assert my boundaries here and not let people kind of come in and out of my life. Good for you. I hate to say it, but sometimes masculine energy, especially Emperor type energy, they just kind of come and go when they please. They're just kind of like, oh, well, I can contact them in a month. No biggie. And it's like, no, sorry. Other people have lives too. We move on. The world doesn't revolve around the Emperor. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I'm sorry that was so loud. I thought I had my phone on silent. It's, hey, the world doesn't revolve around the Emperor, I wish things could be different. I replay our conversations over and over. Somebody is heavy in their thoughts. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I wish things could be different. I replay our conversations over and over. This person has big time control issues, where they're like, I didn't say that. Why'd I say that? Why didn't I say this? Why'd I say that? I wish things could be different. Again, this person wishes things could be different because, again, they tried to control how something went down. And obviously the Queen of Cups freed themselves from that situation, because it's like, no, we either address this appropriately or I go about my business. And that's great. So we need to let each other go. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. What in the shit? I'm going to pull one more card here. Oh, that would come back out. All right, sorry, give me a second here. So there is an energy here that learned a very valuable lesson when it comes to dealing with other people. So somebody learned either, I don't want to say a harsh lesson, but definitely some form of a lesson when it comes to how they should express or expressing when they feel something. It's some type of a lesson when it comes to expression. I feel like something is not the right time. And I feel like you either A, could be just at the beginning of that, or you're coming out of that. So whether it be like you met this person a while ago and it's just kind of like it's been a roller coaster ride ever since, or and you guys are like at kind of like that tail end where it's like you guys had to let each other go, you guys had to kind of like give each other space to grow, and then, you know, go your separate ways because you guys just weren't on the same frequency. I feel like this is past tense, because you don't know how hard it was to let you go after we need to let each other go. It tells me that that's very past tense. It's like we need to let each other go. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So it's like somebody already did that. So I feel like somebody recognized that they needed to let somebody grow, and they needed to let somebody kind of just be for a little while because they needed to kind of find themselves, or they needed to do the work on themselves. And so I feel like it was hard for somebody to walk away from a situation, which could be that feminine, where it's like this Queen of Cups is like, you're my person, I see this connection, whatever it might be. But it's just like there's something here about like the energy or something being off, like it not being the right time. Like somebody could be dealing with like low self-confidence, but then you have the Emperor, so that tells me that somebody's coming out of that energy. So this could be a combination of past energy into present energy, where you were dealing with somebody who just like didn't feel like they had anything to offer. Or you're dealing with somebody who just didn't feel like they were good enough, or you're dealing with somebody who had a lot of regrets about how something went down. And they had to like kind of let you go or let you be, or vice versa. And it was hard for this person to do this. So I feel like this is past tense. You're dealing with somebody who's still healing, like very much while healing. Again, I don't take cards off the floor. Whew. Okay. There could be a connection here that, in this connection, okay, so obviously Mercury retrograde is here, so you could have multiple things going on at once. So if you have multiple connections, don't worry. You could have somebody from the past who feels bad about how something went down. This person is somebody who keeps an eye on you from a distance. Music was really big with this person. And like there was some truth that like this person found out that like really crushed them. And so I don't know if somebody was with another person, but it's like I left when I saw you with someone. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. This is like a crush from like the past, like deep, deep past. So you could be connecting with somebody from your deep past, not just your current situation, because we have a couple different things going on here. So if you're connected with somebody now currently, this person was definitely somebody who could have fed you stuff along the lines of like, I'm not ready for a relationship. I don't know what I want, yada, yada, yada. But secretly that person was kind of battling their own inner demons because they didn't feel worthy enough. They didn't feel good enough. They didn't feel like they had anything to offer a foundation. They regret how they acted, how they responded. There was a time period where you had to let each other go. It was hard because it was just the right people, wrong timing type of situation. But somebody learned a very powerful lesson throughout that. But then I'm also picking up on an energy on the outside of another person who's just kind of like watching. And it's like, this is a completely different energy. And I just got a headache too. So again, this tells me somebody's like thinking a lot, spending a lot of time in their head. I don't know, something came out. This could be separate too, so keep in mind not everything's just one story. It can be separate. Finding out the truth of the situation. There could be something that a masculine hid from a feminine, and this feminine found out and went into hermit mode, and you're just like, nope. Like, finding out the truth crushed me. It's just like, wow. Like, it was my fault, but I blamed you. Again, finding out the truth crushed me. That does make sense with that there. Because it's like this person kind of put you in a situation and made you feel some type of way. But in reality, there was something going on with them that they didn't tell you about. Or there was something going on in their past that they weren't 100% honest about. And so you could have been the person who was like, wow, finding out the truth crushed me because I thought it was this when it was this. Or I thought this was where we were, but in fact, it was just this. There's that energy is here. You speak to me through music. I don't know if you guys post a lot on social media, if you guys share music. This person could be like listening to the radio and hear like song lyrics and think about you, or like they listen to like music that you listen to, or vice versa. Like whatever it is, like the music is speaking to them, and it's like they can almost like hear like messages from you through music. I left when I saw you with someone. I don't know. That could be somebody looking at stuff from the past again. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Again, that's like reminiscing heavily. I don't know if you saw somebody with somebody or somebody saw you with somebody. I don't know if there were like old pictures. There's something here. Maybe they thought that you were talking to other people. Or like maybe they saw something on social media involving other people. Or you could have seen something involving other people. It could be vice versa. But somebody definitely thinks about the last conversations that they had with you and like the things that were said. Like they remember, like they think about it. They remember everything. It's like every little detail this person remembers, Capricorn. So it's pretty intense. I'm going to move forward because I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache in your guys' energy. So my best advice, Capricorn, for you guys is put yourself first. It looks like you're already doing it. Like, I see you guys focused on business. I see you guys focused on your home. I see you guys focused on studying something new or learning something new, but really just putting yourself first. But again, there's inconsistent communication here, but you're dealing with a strong connection. That's why I'm confused, because I'm like, what is a strong connection? But it's like somebody feels like you're ignoring them or you're not paying attention to them, and they're not happy about it. But they're coming in quick, but they're coming out of this Nine of Swords energy. So if you're dealing with somebody in a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, like this person's coming out of it very quickly. So let's move forward to Virgo. And then I'll wrap this video up and possibly come back later and do another live stream for another sign or element. I really feel like you got irritated with somebody, Capricorn, and I feel like you're just kind of like I feel like you're just ignoring them. I feel like you're walking away from them. I feel like you're just not partaking anymore. You're just like, hey, I'm just going to focus on me for right now. You might not even be like totally ignoring this person, but it's like that shift of that energy. It's kind of like a whole, like, not like cold shoulder, but like a little bit of a cold shoulder. Like a little bit of like, kind of like, oh, okay. Like whatever that is about. I don't know. If it makes sense, it makes sense. Attraction, Virgo. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Children, your love life is being affected by children, and stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and that's a lot. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay. I feel like you guys are really like, make the effort. Flirt at the bottom of the deck. Oh, sorry. I feel like something new has caught your attention, or somebody new has caught your attention, or something fairly new has caught your attention, Virgo. You guys, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, or the person who you're connecting with currently has stirred your romantic feelings. Attraction, you're learning to live in the moment fully. Attracting romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Your love life is being affected by children. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Whatever it is that you're moving towards, it's positive. I feel like there could be a new connection here. I don't necessarily think that like actual children are affecting anything, because that's obviously like, that's irrelevant. Children are a blessing. So I don't think that they're affecting anything. I think this is more so of like embracing an inner child connection, or like an inner child type of freeness with somebody, where it's like staying optimistic, staying positive, like kind of seeing something through the eyes of a child, having that innocent perspective, that free perspective of, like allowing your inner child to kind of come out and play a little bit. And I'm also feeling like this could also be like future children. So there could be a little bit of negativity here with the stay optimistic card, but I feel like you're really just trying to like reshape your thoughts and have confidence in a situation. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love. Make the effort. So I feel like you're being guided to take a step towards something, or to take some type of a stride towards something. Again, there's a new connection here. It's very childlike, very innocent, like very pure in that sense. Extend your lighthearted energy. I feel like you're just getting back out there, honestly. There's an energy here of just getting back out there, Virgo. Like really trying to just kind of slowly get back into something, but staying optimistic about it. You could have children, or the person you're connecting with could have children. But I feel like this is more, especially with the attraction card, I feel like this is more of like allowing your inner child to just kind of come out and to really like be embraced. So we have the 9 of Cups, which is like, again, self-indulgence, attraction. By embracing the moment fully, you are attracting love, right? So the 9 of Cups is like wish fulfillment. You have the 6 of Cups here. And again, it's like very childlike energy with the 6 of Cups, with the 2 little children on the cup, with the 3 of Pence. This could be a connection from your past. Like you could have known this person from childhood, or you have a very deep, profound connection with somebody. Could be connecting with a Leo. My cat is at my door. He is meowing very loudly. I hope you guys can hear him. He has a beautiful voice. he has quite the range. Very vocal. Again, Leo is very prominent. I always associate cat energy with Leo energy. I don't know why, but I do. Somebody wants to work on something. They want to come back around and offer you something. This is somebody, yeah, Two of Cups. Somebody who could have been a little bit more self-oriented at the moment. It's like they're shifting out of that energy and they're like, okay, I have the Nine of Cups. I have everything I want right now. And it's like making that offer, putting time in, making that work. Because the Nine of Cups and then you have the Two of Cups. So it's like wish fulfillment with a connection, wanting to invest, wanting to make that effort with the Three of Pentacles. It's safe for you to love. This connection is very strong. Like very, very strong. The Sun card, yeah, holy shit. This is a very positive thing. This is a very illuminated situation. It's like two people shining, you know, like two people just really shining together. Like somebody really like speaks to a part of you, or like you really speak to a part of somebody, where it's like maybe when you both hang out, it's like you guys can just be free. Like there's no judgment. There's no like the fear of like, you know, like, oh, is this person going to think I'm weird? Like, no, this person probably matches your weirdness. You know what I mean? They're probably just as weird. Like, I don't know what that is, but I mean, I guess somebody kind of had to find some sort of an independence before they recognize something. So this is a connection that, again, is very strong from the past that somebody's been very much heavily thinking about. And because they've been heavily thinking about it, like they've needed to balance it, right? So coming in here with the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, it's like wanting to make that offer, wanting to work on something with somebody. After feeling left out in the cold, after a time apart, after distance, after maybe boundaries were put out. Somebody felt like they were ignored. Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords with the Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands. It's like somebody was like really worried about a situation, was like really worried that somebody was just going to call them out on their shit. Somebody could have felt like they were getting away with something, or they felt like they could get away with something with this Nine of Cups energy, with the Seven of Swords. It's like very deceptive energy. It's very like, oh, well, I'm going to do what I want when I want because I can do it kind of energy. Like somebody who likes to drink, likes to party, likes to have a good time. Kind of like, I'm going to do what I want. But again, you have this Nine of Swords energy where it's like they are worried. They are really worried, or they feel really ignored. Or they feel like that they feel that the focus is not on them. I can tell you that. It's like they're looking at this and they're like, shit. And it's like that deep reflection where somebody's like, okay, I can't like keep going on like this. But they might be a little bit hesitant because they might be afraid that you might pass judgment on them, or that you aren't going to be open for like conversation, or that you aren't open to, I want to say negotiate, but I don't know why I want to say negotiate. Somebody definitely was like holding back, and they've been like very conflicted. Like, do I give? Do I take? Do I give? Do I take? Then with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Like clearly somebody wants to make an offer, but like for whatever reason, nobody's making a move here. Somebody's just sitting completely content, looking at the fact that this is a connection, but doing nothing about it, but just sitting in the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups. And I feel like I got this energy the last reading. What the shit is this? Like, who are you dealing with? Like, what is this? Who am I connecting with right now? It's like, do I make this offer? Do I not make this offer? Do I offer my pentacle? Do I offer my wand? Do I offer this? Do I offer that? I want to do it on my time. They're not talking to me. Why'd they leave me out in the cold? Why aren't they paying attention to me? And the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles comes out again. The Queen of Pentacles is wrapping something up and is like, I'm investing my time elsewhere. I'm working on shit. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just going to do my thing. I don't know who you're dealing with, Virgo, but again, this is the same energy. Oh, my head. What is this? Golly. The Empress. You're looking at this person in the Nine of Cups and you're like, okay, what's your point? Like, that's literally how I feel right now, but I feel a humorous energy where it's like you're entertaining it. I don't know, you think it's funny maybe. The Empress, the Six of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Magician, the Seven of Pence. Somebody is a very patient person. Very, very patient. They want to invest. They look at something as the Empress. They look at you as the Empress, of course. Somebody's walking away from things that no longer fulfill them, and they're walking towards what gives them passion. But something is very unclear here. But somebody wants to have a conversation. I do know that. Somebody's coming towards the Empress as a Knight of Wands, and it's somebody from the past. I don't know. You're dealing with somebody who might be coming in as feminine energy. They might be coming in as a little bit softer in their approach. It doesn't necessarily mean it's masculine or feminine. It's just the energy is more feminine. So this is a little bit more grounded and centered in their emotions. A little bit more nurturing, but also very passionate, very zesty. So somebody from the past, somebody who is coming in a little bit younger. And they're looking at this Empress and they're like, okay. It's like they already have something going on. Like they have some type of a foundation. Like the Empress has all the tools necessary to make something happen. And this Knight of Wands is kind of looking at this Empress like, shit. But I don't know why they're coming in as the Queen of Pence. I guess maybe just more nurturing, more emotionally available maybe. Now, you could also be connecting with a feminine energy. You could have an older feminine here. Empress could be a mother. And it's like you have another Queen of Pentacles. You might want to start a foundation here. It could be a work opportunity. Could also be a same-sex relationship too, where somebody wants to lay down the foundation and they're very patient with it. This is somebody who knows how to take care of a home. The Empress knows how to take care of a home too. But they look at this Empress as the wish fulfillment. Very strong connection from the past. But you could have somebody coming in here who's more connected in their emotions. You know, just more connected in their emotions. Regardless of gender, right? Just more connected, more grounded, but also very quick, wanting to take action. Earth sign energy, fire sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like this Empress kind of shifted their focus a little bit, but they're still open for communication. They're still receptive. But there's also a completion here. The number 73 is also very prominent. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. But we have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Cups. There could be an apology coming where somebody's like, listen, like, I apologize, or I want to offer you this. And the Ten of Pence. I want to spark something new. I want to transform a situation. I see it differently from a different perspective. You know, I had to regain my independence. I made a clear decision on what I want to commit to. You know, and they're open for that conversation. You have the King of Wands sitting at the Three of Wands. Could be connecting with a fire sign from a distance. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody who knows how to take action, knows how to be direct. But this Queen of Swords, again, also sitting as the Empress, knows how to have a conversation, knows how to be direct, knows how to say what it is that they need to say. And this King of Wands is kind of like, okay, like, just at a distance. Ten of Cups, the Tower. Somebody wants to heal something. They want to move forward successfully. They want to go after something new. They see it as a wish fulfillment. They've been holding back, like severely holding back. They've been holding back passion. They didn't see what was being offered to them. This is somebody who didn't recognize an opportunity when it was presented to them. They didn't recognize the passion. They might have taken advantage of the passion, and they might have been like all about that, but it's like they weren't giving you commitment. They weren't giving you emotional vulnerability. They weren't giving you like a foundation that is able to be worked upon. And so again, this is very non-committal energy, but this is somebody who's been holding on for a period of time, who's been holding themselves back. And because they've been holding themselves back, it's kind of been causing them their own distress. They want to go after a new opportunity. They're hoping that they can move forward and heal a situation, but this is going to be a tower moment. This is a conversation I feel that's going to come in. And it's like, oh, now you want to invest time? Oh, now you want to come back and oh, now you want to do this? Like, I don't know what that's about. This is after a time period of taking time out, needing to heal, making a judgment call when it comes to healing. Somebody who definitely took their space. Because it's like, hey, I'm not going to partake in anything less than what I deserve. Right on. You know? Finding out the truth crushed me. Just being near you is intoxicating. So you're dealing with somebody who's very connected. Like, I don't know what truth this could be, but finding out something hurt somebody. Again, could be connected to the past. Just being near you is intoxicating. Somebody looks at your energy, they see it as very like very engulfing, very what's the word I want to say? Alluring. Is that the word I'm looking for? This could be somebody who you let go in the past, or they let go of you in the past. But it's like you don't know how hard it was to let you go. This is somebody who you could have walked away from. Again, the card didn't come out, it fell on the floor, but I want to acknowledge it. There we go. Finally, I'm like getting a little worried here. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson, and I hid who I really am from you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody who definitely masked a lot of how they felt with overindulgence. Like, you're dealing with somebody who definitely put on a persona. I'm grateful for the lessons. I definitely learned something, especially with the Emperor being out. Just being near you is intoxicating. This is somebody who's very, like, I don't want to say obsessive, but this is somebody who definitely, like, when they sense your energy, they can't get enough of it. Like, this is like, I don't want to say an energy leech or an energy vampire, but like when they feel it, they hook on it. Like, it's like, ooh, like, it's like almost like a drug to this person. Like, I don't know, you could be dealing with somebody who just has a very addictive personality in that sense, where it's just like they want it. It's like boom, boom, boom. Like, they're just very like addictive in that sense of like their personality, where it's like, you know, they get addicted to things very easily. They want things right now. It's their way. This right now. Need it right now. Like, but they see a lesson. They see how something needed to go down a certain way, and they're grateful for it. And they hid who they really were from you. So this could be somebody who wants to come out with like a truth. This could be somebody who wants to come out and really kind of show you who they really are by making this offer, because they recognize something now. Because earlier in the day, like I said, the masculine energy was coming in as knights, and now they're coming in as the Emperor, as kings. So I don't know, there was some type of a shift that took place in the course of a couple hours today that seems to be overall for the better. And it seems like no matter where you are in this situation, by putting yourself first and refocusing your energy back on you and what your goals are, it's going to be your best bet. Because again, other people, it's cool to like, you know, find out different stuff with tarot and like different oracle cards and stuff, but you always got to remember that nothing is set in stone, and that energy is fluid. Like, energy has no time concept. Like, in that realm, like there's no time. So like what I could be talking about right now, this could be a month from now. This could have happened yesterday. This could have happened a week ago. This could happen tomorrow. Or it could be 3 days from now. Who really knows, right? But it's just kind of like take it for, what it is, and try not to get too caught up in the storylines, right? And try and just remember like to live your life day by day, one day at a time. And believe me when I say the people who want to make an effort will. And don't ever wait around for anybody. It seems like the person you're connecting with is definitely kind of been in and out. And it's really stressful when you're dealing with that. Just embrace the moment fully that you're living in. Embrace the people who you have around you. Hang out with your friends. Have a good time. Learn something new. Read a book. Do all the things that you want to do and just keep living your life, because believe me when I say the more that you embrace that positive energy of just doing what you love to do, you're going to open up space and you're going to invite space for that other person to come and be present with you. Because when we're all bogged down with worry and stress and anxiety, we don't have space for that other person. But when we embrace our moments and we can live our day and kind of detach from it, we're just like, hey, it is what it is. This is what I want. Put it out there and then refocus your energy. It works a lot better. And it just helps you in the end, because it's like you don't lose yourself in the process. So I feel like that was really important to mention too. Don't really know why, but I feel like that was important to mention. So Virgo, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you guys hang in there. I feel like there's a huge shift with masculine energy right now. And I feel like the feminines they've been ahead of the game. So I feel like the feminine energies are just kind of like, yeah, I've heard this before. Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah, I've done this before. But it's like, again, I don't think masculines, like, at least with my generation that I'm experiencing, the last time I noticed a huge shift in masculine consciousness was around like 2013. Or maybe that was no, actually, I'm sorry. Take that back. The feminine consciousness, in my opinion, was 2013. The masculine consciousness was like last year, or like within the last 12 months. But 2013 was a huge shift of consciousness for, in my opinion, feminine energy. And I feel like you're dealing with masculine energy who, again, a couple years behind. So when it comes to like openness or like awareness, or just like being on that journey. And I feel like the feminine energies who I'm speaking to have already been in this journey for quite some time, or for some length of time. And it's just like, okay, like here I am. But again, the masculine population or the masculine collective, I don't think they've had that wake up moment until like this past year. And so the feminines just got to hang in there a little bit. Like those of you who like are really in feminine energy and you know it, you guys are ahead of the game. You guys have been ahead of the game for a couple years now. And so the masculines need to kind of just play catch up. And, that can be like pretty hard, because you're just like, oh, like, come on, man. Like, what is this? Like, why? Like, why can't it just be this? But, they got to grow too. And everything happens in divine timing. And I feel like, 2013 was a turning point for feminine energies, or people who are mainly in feminine energy. I feel like that was a big awakening point, was like 2013. I would say 2011 and 2013 was definitely a big point for people in the feminine energies. But I think now more than ever, and the next months to come, we're going to see a huge shift with the masculine energies. Like, I really do. I really feel like it's going to be a huge shift. But just be patient and keep putting yourself first. I feel like you're going to get communication from somebody, and it's going to be better than what it was if it hasn't been that great, in my personal opinion. And again, don't be scared by Mercury retrograde. Like, seriously, don't play into fear. Like, seriously, do not play into fear when it comes to stuff like that. Mercury retrograde the planets are for our benefit. It's not always scary. So just keep that in mind as you approach this season, and just be optimistic, keep your thoughts positive. But I think I'm going to go make a sandwich. And then I might come on a little bit later and do another element. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Thank you guys so much for the likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. It means the world to me. I really enjoy doing this with you guys. So again, any feedback is great. And also, I am open for personal readings, so please feel free to email me if you are interested in that so that we can chat on the outside about personal readings. I'll give you guys more details in the email about that. But other than that, I wish you guys the best, and I look forward to connecting with you all guys later. Wow, that was weird. All guys later. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's a connection to masculine energy, and my throat just kind of did something weird. Communication. My bad singing, I'm sorry. Anyway, I think communication's coming in, guys. So enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, midday, whatever it is. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Thanks again.